Can you ask them to make it to go? Yeah, thank you. Fucking these chips up. Delicioso. Yeah. Come to give me some food for work. Shout out to all my peoples in Brazil. I love Brazil. I can't wait to come to Brazil. I want to go to the Favelas, man, and go see that Jesus monument y'all got out there. Brazil. Shout out to all my Brazilian people. I think it's the second largest population of African descendants outside of Africa. I mean America. What y'all got popping though? Anybody know where I'm at? Pull up. Food and drinks on me. Pull up. If you know where I'm at, pull up. Food and drinks on me. JG, what's the deal, my man? Nah, you had it right outside of Africa. Yeah. Brazil has the highest population of African descendants anywhere in the world. So Brazil is number one. Germany, man. What's up? Shout out to my people out there in Germany, man. I love Germany. I love Germany. I love Brazil too. I love all y'all, believe it or not. Iran, what's the deal? Shout out to my people in Iran. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Hello, my friend. Hamburg, Germany. I love German people. German people are some of the coolest people in the world. I bullshit you not. But I'm gonna tell you something about people from Germany. Sarcasm. Can't nobody fuck with them with sarcasm. German people, man, they have a way to use they have a unique way of using sarcasm to let you know you're not as intelligent as you think you are. Their wordplay, the metaphors they use, German people is dope. I love Germany. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I love German people. It's a German restaurant out here in Las Vegas that I went to. And the food is pretty good. If you know what to order from there, just so happened I was with some people that have been there before. I hope this is a female that's telling me I'm mad cute. I hope you're a female. I pray you're a female.
Is this cielo, mar y tierra to go? Okay.
Gracias. We love black people. We love black music, from Ray Charles to Teddy Riley. I appreciate that. We love y'all too. That's the thing. We got to spread the love. A lot of content that I do is about the unification of my people. But just because I love my people and I want us to unify, that don't mean that I dislike or I hate other people. You feel me? In America, the police victimize us. They shoot us down in the streets. The government is still using skillful tactics to keep us oppressed. As a community, we can never advance as a community. So I come on here and I talk about the unification of my people because I love my people, but I never come on here and I spew hate towards other ethnicities, nationalities, and people and whatnot. I got an abundance of respect for Mexican people, ultimate hustlers in America. They came here with nothing, and look at what they have amassed. You gave yourself a tip? Huh? Did you already charge it though? Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. I'm back. I'm not leaving this chips and salsa. That's what I ain't doing. Crib. Put this in the bag. Gotta stay up on the water. Can I be the gorilla? Hell no, I can't be no gorilla. I wouldn't even play with the game and trying to fight no motherfucking gorilla, cuz. Uncle LeBron or Jordan. Man, I don't fuck with Jordan, just to be honest with you. And I don't mean no disrespect to those that do. So when it's a debate about LeBron and Jordan, I'm off top going with Kobe. But if they say, well, we ain't mentioned Kobe, we ain't bring up Kobe, then I'm gonna go with LeBron. I don't fuck with Jordan, man. Jordan's a piece of shit. He may be a great athlete, but Jordan ain't did a motherfucking thing that ain't never been replicated or done before him. Like, so Jordan ain't that special to me. Like, I pick Kobe over Jordan. I pick LeBron over Jordan too. LeBron, man, this motherfucker done been to the playoffs like what? 10 times, 12 times or some shit? I mean, excuse me, not the playoffs, the finals. Man, getting to the finals, man, that ain't no easy feat. Like, so up top, I'm rocking with LeBron. And LeBron care about the people. Jordan is an asshole. He accumulated success. He started chilling with non-blacks, and then he started taking on 8 ways and mannerisms and stopped fucking with his people. Like, you know, if our communities had more individuals like Michael Jordan and all these other celebrities, entertainers, and athletes to go back to the community and invest in the community, a lot of these kids wouldn't be so inclined to gangbang. When I was coming up, all the kids wanted to be like Jordan, but when you come outside your apartment or your house, what you see is the Tony Bogarts. Rest in peace to Tony Bogart, George Bogarts, the big homie White Dog, and Creole, and you know what I mean, Pookie Loke, Rock, rest in peace, Tiny Loke, and all these niggas, like, you feel me, that was considered to be reputable cats from the section where I come from. So even if I did have aspirations of being like Michael Jordan, when I go outside and the people that's giving me dollars and taking me to the ice cream truck, buying shit off the ice cream truck and all this type of shit, is the gangsters that's in the community. The dudes that have a way with the ladies and the dudes who are venerated in the community, they don't look like Michael Jordan. They look real similar to me. So if we had motherfuckers like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and all these other, you know, successful entertainers, if they invested or took an interest in the community, then we can try to, you know, make improvements in the community. But don't nobody give a fuck about black communities, especially not blacks. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Especially not successful, rich blacks, you know what I mean? So just to answer your question, if I had to decide LeBron or Jordan, I'm off top going with LeBron. LeBron is putting, you know, kids from destitute communities through college and making opportunities for them. LeBron, you know, he strengthened his whole team. He told his partner, look, Rich, man, go to school for this, and I'm going to make sure that you become a multi-millionaire. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't fuck with Jordan. Don't do so much weed, dog. What you mean don't do so much weed, dog? My name is Christina. All right. Pleasure to meet you, Christina. Rich blacks. Rich blacks don't give a fuck about poor blacks, but it's not like that with white folks, Caucasians and Hispanics. All of them feel like they have a slight obligation to their people except rich blacks. I ain't got much, right? But the little that I do have, I do with little I can. But that little that I do is monumental to some people. Like, I really ain't got shit. But if I see somebody they hungry or they need a few dollars and all that, I'm gonna bless them. Here, man, let me put this in your palm. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's just who I am. And I don't do it because I'm looking for a reward. I'm doing it because I've been in a situation, a position to where nobody gave a fuck about me. Well, I used to have to go to Food for Less right there on 120th, Kenneth Hahn shopping plaza, and I had to sneak in the bathroom with food because if you take the food out of the store, it's considered stealing. I'm not a thief. So I get the food, I go in the bathroom, and I just have a feast in that motherfucker. The security guard, and this is why I always talk about compassion, and whenever God bless you to make type of improvements in improvements in your life, it's always a blessing to give back, homie. I was a teenager. My people weren't fucking with me. I remember, homie, I had sold a little cocaine. Went and bought some steaks and all this type of shit. They ain't got nowhere to cook these motherfucking steaks at. And this ain't a shot at my cousin. I forgive her. It's cool, and I understand why she did it. Many years later, I go to my cousin's house. I'm like, cousin, can you cook these steaks for me? She ain't never really give a nigga a reply. She let a nigga in. Nigga sit on the stairs and all that. They in there making porky beans, rice, and hot dogs. So I tell her, like, listen, let me give you these steaks and you give me some of that and you keep the steaks. She wasn't fucking with a nigga. She told the nigga, like, all right, it's time for you to go. What? Like, goddamn, where the love for my family at? A nigga ain't never did no dishonorable shit to my family. So as a teenager, I'm trying to figure out, like, damn, why my family ain't showing a nigga love? Like, but all that shit only made me stronger. So getting to what I was talking about, right? What I used to do, I used to go to Food for Less, go in the bathroom, get the rotisserie chicken, get a Mountain Dew, get some chips and all that type of shit, and I go in the bathroom and eat. A security guard caught on to my routine. I wasn't going to school and shit, man. You feel me? I ain't had clothes. I was sleeping in cars, vacant houses. You know, my appearance went up the par, right? To be thinking about school, and I'm thinking about survival. Fuck school. I got to learn how to survive out here. Make a long story short, I'm in the bathroom grubbing like a motherfucker on Stevie Walla Bean. Like, the security guard coming in, he see me eating, like, and the way that he looked, it was like, damn, bro, like, is that hard on you? So he like, hey, man, listen, go get me whoopty whoop whoop and whoopty whoop. I go get this nigga a couple of beers. I go get him what he wanted. We in that motherfucker big feasting until I went to jail. You feel what I'm saying? But having those type of key people in my lives when I was going through when I was going through the hardships that I was navigating through, it put me in a position to where I want to always help people when I am able to navigate through their hardships and their darkness. Just like I was just telling y'all the story about when I was homeless, and I used to have to go to these homeless encampments, and I had to sleep in vacant houses, and I had to sleep in cars and all this type of shit. Being that I've been through that, homie, how can I amass any type of success and I forget about the same population that was helping me, whether it's the same people, I don't give a fuck, but the same population that was helping me and giving me survival skills and telling me how to do this and how to do that, so on and so forth. You feel what I'm saying? We should never forget about where we come from, cuz, on PJ Crip. And that's my whole mission. That's my whole focus. That's my whole drive. You feel what I'm saying? God is about to bless me with an abundance of money. And you're going to see how to make change in communities that's disadvantaged, in communities that's destitute, in these war-torn communities where it's not a lot of outlets and resources and all that. Soon as these motherfuckers hit me with this check, man, I already wrote this shit down. See, this is the thing about making things manifest. It ain't excuse me, it ain't just speaking it into existence, but it's writing it into existence. Because when you just think about this shit, right? That shit is abstract. It don't exist. But when you take the time and you write it down, now you have something concrete. That's a blueprint. So now that you got that blueprint, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Can folks say I used to work at Food for Less on the reels? Yay, have you heard of Leo Weiner, American historian? He's the one started the "we all came from Africa" theory, which was a lie. Nah, but I'm gonna look him up. I'm almost definitely check him out. But at some point in time, we all did come from Africa. If the first two humans or the first civilizations, if they were an African people began to migrate, then you know it's a partial truth. See what it is now? They try to say that that all the African descendants that came over here by way of slavery, and that's a fallacy. That's a motherfucking lie. They put that out there so we can feel like we are inferior to our white counterparts and so on and so forth. It was already tribes of African or not African people, but melanated, carbonated people, dark-skinned people that was over here before the Asians came over here. We'll begin to learn or we'll be taught that the Asians that came over here, that migrated over here through the Barren Strait, through Siberia to Alaska, and migrated down, they become the Inuit peoples that's in Canada and Alaska and all that, right? And then you had the so-called Native Americans, but all those they're Mongoloids, they're Asians, you feel what I'm saying? But it was already melanated, carbonated people over here. Hey man, but I'm about to get off this thing, man. I gotta go to work. Just got me some grub. I got some BI I got to handle, man. I really appreciate this job position that I got, man, because now I'm in a position to share my trials, tribulations, and, you know, how I navigated through hardships and whatnot with kids who don't have parents or who are facing some of the same elements that I was facing at that age. You feel me? So y'all step and be blessed, man. They told me to tell you this. If you haven't so far, like and subscribe to this shit, man. Do me a favor, man. Do your player partner with the youngsters, say a big one. Do me a big one and subscribe to this. But before I get off this thing, man, I just want to send a major I want to send a major fuck you to Munchie B, you pussy ass nigga, you hoe ass nigga, you faggot ass nigga, you digging a booty ass nigga. Fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is, man. That nigga's a motherfucking cancer, cuz. That bitch ass nigga been talking and spitting in the wind, but that shit gonna come back in your face. That's why you don't spit in the wind, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I said what I said. I ain't taking it back on PJ Crip. I understand the wise counsel the individuals was giving me and all that, but y'all don't know that this hoe ass nigga do a whole lot of toxic shit. Y'all step and be blessed, man. It's your player partner and I'm gone. PJ Watts, heard of her. We all we need. We all we got. Too black, too strong. Let's live in peace before we have to rest in it. Gone.